purchase or pass, worth it or not, whatever you want to call it. We're going through some high-priced, high-ticket items that aren't worth it or are worth it. So if you want to save some money, see what's good, what's not good, stay here. Let's get into today's video. Il Makiage, and I'm not going to say every product is bad, but I personally have a blush and a highlight from them, and it's like putting air on my face. Like seriously, it's like putting nothing on my face. I put on the blush or the highlight, and in 2 seconds it's gone. Does not stay on my face. I don't know where it goes. It looks good for about 2 seconds, and then I don't know where it goes. It just evaporates into the air. And Il Makiage is not cheap. I don't even know if this is really a popular brand anymore. I feel like they were really hyped up on Instagram for like a minute there. But if you were ever wondering about Il Makiage, and not to say everything, I'm not going to say everything is bad because some of their lip products are nice. The blush and the highlighter, again, it's like I'm going and going and going and going, and within 2 seconds, the blush is nowhere to be found. The highlight is nowhere to be found. Another pass is the Glow Recipe Pink Juice Moisturizer. And I just don't really like any of these things from Glow Recipe. I bought one of their kits that had like 5 different products in it, and you can try a bunch of different things in a smaller size, but I'm even having trouble getting through the mini sizes because that's how much I don't like them. They're just so heavily scented and they don't dissipate, and it's not like a nice watermelon scent. It's like a sour watermelon scent, like Sour Patch Kids or something. I just don't really like it. I don't like any of these products, but specifically this moisturizer, I can't get through it. It's not even that big. Let's go on to some things that are worth it though, okay? So the LYS blush, and even though this is not the most expensive cream blush or really any most expensive product at Sephora in general, it is still a $16 cream blush, and you can get cream blushes for like $4 now. However, this is my favorite cream blush. I am wearing it today. It's so nice. You can layer it on top of powders if you need to. You can put it on liquids. You can wear it with nothing else. Just blush on your face and run out the door if you want a little something something, or you can really build it up and use it for a glam moment. They're so pigmented. They last a long time. They give more of a diffused look on the face. They seem to set down to a powder more so than stay like a dewy cream. So I also really like that aspect because it's a little bit blurring on the face and it's not going to pick up any texture or anything. Also, I mean, this packaging is just to die for. I love this. And even though it's not the highest priced item, it's still higher end at $16, but it's worth it. This is one product that I would even pay more than $16 for. I really like it. Winner in my book, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyeshadow Quad in Pillow Talk, and I love it so much. I still keep it in its original component. I know it's ridiculous, but I keep it in its... Oh! I just flung it off of the... Okay. Maybe I won't keep it in it anymore because I just flung it off the table. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury Eyeshadow Quad in Pillow Talk. And I'm not really even like a pink type of gal around the eyes, but this is so pretty. It's so flattering. It blends out like that. You don't even have to do anything. You can just look at it and it'll blend out for you. No, but it's just so pretty. And then this glittery shade down here is so pretty. It's such a pretty shade. So I just think that they complement my eyes really well. They really bring out, I have like a little bit of green in my eye, so they really bring out that green, and then they just blend so effortlessly. I also have a lot of trouble over in this area because I have hooded eyes, and I don't have any trouble with this patching or sticking anywhere or not blending out. It blends itself really. You can use like the worst brush you have and it'll blend out nicely. I like it. And I know it's only 4 shades, but I do think it's worth the price. Back to the duds, because that's what we're here for, right? We have the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, and this is the mini size, it's not the full size. I hate this mascara. I don't want to be mean. I just really don't like this mascara. It doesn't do anything for my lashes. Even if you try to build it up like to 2 or 3 coats, it kind of just looks like a natural type of mascara. And I had heard really good things about this. Also, I purchased a full-sized man-eater Tarte mascara and it came empty. I told that story once on my channel before, but in any case, I don't have the best of luck with Tarte mascaras, and this one, it just doesn't really do anything for your eyelashes. It's fine, but it's not great. And I can tell that this is not good because when I take it off with my cleansing oil, a really good, strong, punchy mascara will not budge easily. This one just wipes right off, like nothing's there. So I can even tell it doesn't have the best longevity, it flakes, don't like it, and it's not like it's a cheap product, and I don't think it really works. Pass on the Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. Since we're on Tarte, let's just stay here. This is the Fake Awake eyeliner. This is a nude eyeliner. You put it in your waterline and it's supposed to make you look more awake, your eyes look bigger, etc, etc. This has like no pigmentation, it doesn't stay. It has this weird smudger thing on the end, which is like, who's going to be smudging the eyeliner inside their eye? I don't know. Anyways, I mean, maybe if you wanted to line like your inner corner or something, I don't see a need for it at all because this is really more so of a waterline eyeliner, but I guess people can use it outside as well. It's pretty banged up. It's been through the ringer with me and I've tried it a lot and it just doesn't stay in my waterline and it's really not opaque enough. I'm going to show you. Just doing that lightly with my finger and it's now completely gone. I just went lightly like this and there's barely anything there anymore. So it's just not long lasting. It's not punchy enough. So this one passed. I don't think it's worth the money. And again, you can get better options at the drugstore for a much cheaper price. All right, another mascara. So this is the Ilia mascara and it's the newer one, the Fullest Volumizing mascara. Again, small tube. I talked about this in my worst of 2021 just because I saw so many people talking about it and how great it was, and then I was like, okay, I must have it. So I got the smaller size just because with high-end mascaras, I'm not gonna buy the full size unless I know it's amazing because they go bad so quickly. So I'm just not gonna spend that type of money unless it's like the best mascara ever, and this is not it. It's like barely there. It gives me nothing. And I think that if you naturally have really nice eyelashes, it could probably look good on you. But I definitely want some volume and some va-va-voom from my mascara, and this just doesn't do anything. The only thing I will use it for is if I'm using a mascara that is irritating my eyes, which I probably shouldn't be using anyways, but sometimes your eyes are sensitive, you know, it happens. I'll put this on first and then I'll go in with the actual mascara I want to use second. So if that mascara is irritating my eyes, this kind of creates a barrier. Other than that, I don't see any benefit to it. And honestly, that only happens during allergy season once a year for me. So I'm not going to buy a mascara to just use once a year when I have allergies. Pass. Okay, this is a little bit of a pass and a keeper. So we have the Lancome Eyeliners. They are the 24-hour Drama Liquid Pencils. The black one's amazing. It really does stay on a long time. It's very comparable to the Marc Jacobs one in longevity. They really do last a long time. Even when I try to take it off at the end of the day, you have to really scrub to get these off, which is a good sign of like a good long-lasting product when you can't even get it off with oil. However, this purple one is horrible. The black is good, the purple is horrible. First off, it doesn't even look purple once you put it on your eyes or swatch it. It really more so just looks like a really, really dark plum, almost a black, so really just like a lighter black color. That's the first thing. I was really looking for like a punchy purple, not a purple that was basically black. Not nearly as pigmented as the black one. So the black one comes out really nice and thick and opaque, and this one you kind of have to go over it back and forth a couple times, and even then it doesn't build up nearly to what the black one is. So the black I definitely recommend if you're looking for a good staple black eyeliner. I definitely think this is worth the price, even though it's a little pricey. But the purple, just skip altogether. I don't know about the other shades. I've only used these two, but if you're deciding between one or the other, black all the way, purple, no. The Nars Orgasm blush. I know this gets a lot of hype and people are kind of over it. I do love Nars blushes though. My favorite blush of all time is a Nars blush in the shade Outlaw. I cannot find it anymore. It's definitely not a shade that they have anymore, but if If it was somewhere, honestly, I would buy it. It's just so pretty, this like deep red. I love it. That's my favorite blush color of all time. I had to declutter that because it was just so old. I even broke the packaging. It was disgusting. And I do have this limited edition like jumbo Nars Orgasm. I'm never going to go through all this. But in any case, it is a pretty blush. I do like Nars blushes. I know people think that they're overrated and whatnot, but to me, it is worth the price, especially if you get a shade like Outlaw that I love. If you have a shade like that you love, I think that Nars is worth it. It's a good formula. It's nice packaging. It's sturdy. It'll last you a long time. I do think that they're worth the price. You can get beautiful blushes at the drugstore. I'm not saying you have to run out and get a Nars blush. I just think if there's a shade that you are particularly attached to, I do think that they're worth the price. I have the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun palette. Here's the thing. It's a beautiful palette. Her quality, in my opinion, is unmatched. I think she has the best quality out there. However, this particular palette for me, I do regret buying it. I don't reach for it nearly enough for the price that it was. Also, I feel like where Pat McGrath shadows really shine are her glitters, the ones on the end. The Astro shades, Astro Glitters, those are really, really special and very unique and amazing. The mattes, while they are super creamy and I do really like them, don't know if it justifies the price for the mattes. Also with this palette in particular, it's not the most wearable for me. So the colors in here that I think are really special are darker, vampier colors, and I'm not gonna be wearing those on a daily basis. So I really only reach for this palette for special occasions or when I'm going out to a party or something that I wanna be a little bit vampier for, a little bit darker. So I'm not using this super regularly, and for that reason it's just not worth it to me because I spent so much money on this and I'm really only using it when I have a special occasion, which during COVID these days it's really not ever. I just don't reach for this palette enough to justify the price. Let's move to something that is worth the price. I want to keep it somewhat positive here. So this is the Bobbi Brown color corrector. I have the shade Light Peach. I've definitely talked about this on my channel before. I love, love, love this product. It's better than like any concealer I've ever used, which is so odd because it's not a concealer, but it really covers up the darkness under your eyes so well. I love it. It is super sticky, so if you're gonna go with eyeshadow on top of this, make sure you set it before you go in with your eyeshadow or else it'll just be super patchy and it'll stick. That's really my only complaint with this, and it's not even a complaint because it's not a big deal. I do love this stuff. You can put concealer on top of it. You can just use this and it really blends out so nicely and cancels out those dark circles, or you can use this and put concealer on top of it for an even more airbrushed look. I just love this product. I think it's so worth the money, even though I think it's like $31, which is a lot, and you get 0.05 ounces. So yeah, it's a lot of money. It's up there, but it's worth it to me. It's the only product I've ever used that truly helps get rid of those dark circles under the eyes. And speaking of a concealer I do think is worth it, this is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. I have just a mini. So again, I typically like to buy high-end products in mini sizes first, but this is a high-end concealer that I would buy. I think that you don't need to spend the money on it, but if you're looking to splurge, this is a really nice concealer. I think mine is a little bit too light for me, especially right now. Let's see, I have the color Silk. I think it's just a little bit too bright for me right now, so I wouldn't wear it while I have a tan, but that's not really anything about the product specifically. That's more about me and picking out a shade. But in any case, this is really nice. I don't think it'll cancel out dark circles without the Bobbi Brown, so this is actually a pretty pricey combo here, but I do really like this. And as far as concealers go, it's up there for me. It's a really great concealer. It's up there with my, this is gonna sound ridiculous, but it's up there with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, which is like $6. And then obviously this is a lot more expensive, but if you're looking to splurge, treat yourself, this is a good option. You can absolutely get really, really great concealers. Some may even say better at the drugstore. As far as high-end goes, I do think that this one is very nice. Another mascara fail, so I've talked about this before as well. This is the Bite Beauty mascara that everyone raves about, and it does give you a really, really nice voluminous lash. However, it flakes on me within 10 minutes. And I haven't really seen anyone else have that issue. I mean, I'm sure people have, but I haven't seen any YouTubers or anyone talk about it. I don't know. I don't know why it flakes on me and why other people seem to rave about it. It just goes to show that every product, no matter what it is going to react differently on different people. But yeah, this mascara just flakes pretty much immediately on me. And for that reason, it's not worth the price. You can get so many mascaras these days at the drugstore too that are equally voluminous and nice as this one, and that doesn't flake. So for me, it's just not worth it. It's expensive, it's high end, and if it's gonna flake, I don't want it. I was gonna keep going, but this is pretty long enough already. So let's stop here. I will definitely continue this another time. Let me know down below if you'd like to see another video like this sometime. Thank you so much for being here and watching my content. If you like me, my channel, my videos, whatever it may be, please subscribe, please comment down below, please like this video. It helps me out so much, you don't even know. But thank you just so much for watching and being here. Honestly, I can't even believe that as many of you do watch my videos, so I'm just so thankful. And I will see you in my next video.